flavor's getting weird.
Yeah. It feels like death when it hits your tongue.
It's hard to talk. Yeah. You're like, what have I? My lips aren't working that well.
How's it going, everyone? My name is Luke. I'm content and creative strategist for Affiliate World. Welcome to Affiliate World Hot Wings. It's a show with hot bites, spicy insights, and spicy wings. Today we're with Jason Akatiff, the godfather of affiliate marketing. He's the founder and CEO of A4D Performance Network. He's been in the affiliate game for over 20 years. The hot wings get hotter as we go. Jason, are you ready?
As I'm gonna be, I guess.
How do you think you're gonna fare with the Affiliate Hot Wings Challenge?
Oh, better than Phoenix for sure.
Yeah. What about Nick?
I wasn't here for Nick.
Okay. If you needed to know, he was sweating very profusely.
Oh, I'm already sweating. This warehouse is killing me.
Have you eaten today and drank water?
I have.
Okay, good. All right, let the games begin.
All right. Yeah, let's do it.
All right, so let's start with wing number one. Do a little wings cheers. So let me set a scene for you. Young Akatiff buys an ebook, sets up a website, slaps AdSense up. Before you know it, you're strolling to the bank with a check for $1.36. Can you tell me about that feeling as you were strolling to the bank to cash it?
By the way, nice job on your research. First time I ever got a check, it was from Google. Honestly, the feeling was, this is probably not real. Right?
Fake money.
Google sent me a check, right? Like, so it was almost a matter of disbelief, and I think a lot of affiliates have this feeling. Especially, you have to think about the landscape, because back then, there was no Facebook, there was no MySpace, there was no affiliate forums or Stack That Money or anything else like that, right? You saw an ad on the internet, you bought a thing. When I got that check, I remember I took it to the bank, and I was like, oh shit, it's gonna bounce. I'm like, oh, here you go, you gotta give them the check. And they're like, okay, sir, no problem, and just stamp it or whatever, put it in the thing, and then, you go home and you hit refresh. This was my first F5, right? Hit refresh on the bank account. Yeah. I'm like, oh, it's in there. And about 3 or 4 days later, I was like, wow, this is real.
That's cool. Cool. Let's eat wing number two.
All right.
It's been too long. I want to keep your taste buds on
Let's
check.
do it.
This one's a little tastier. I really like this one.
Like a mango.
So I have a question for you. When did you start going gray? Because I got a little bit of grays myself. I want to maybe take some pointers or tips on like how to handle it in social settings.
Probably late 20s, early 30s.
Yeah, same here.
I'm 47 now.
Okay.
Every Halloween, I'm gonna just diet. I'm gonna go back.
I think once you hit 30 and you're gray, you're George Clooney for Halloween every year now.
I'm gonna be the young Jason, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Gonna get
some year I'll do it.
Yeah. What is that? Touch of men or touch of gray?
Something like that. Or I'll just go jet black.
Yeah.
Right? Just go far on the other side.
So in a past life, you worked for Tony Robbins.
I did.
How did that come to be, and then what do you learn from working from him?
My mom got me involved with Toastmasters International, which is a non-profit. It's worldwide. It teaches people how to do public speaking. I didn't have any interest in it, but my mom, it had made a big difference in her life. I really want you to do this thing. I was like, I don't want to do that. Convinced me, and I went, and I did pretty well at it. There was a guy in there, he worked for Tony, and he was like, hey, you'd be really good at this job. What I'd do is I'd go into a city about 3 months before their Unleash the Power Within event, and then I'd go and speak to anywhere from 1 to 3 businesses a day and then sell tickets to the event. It was about a 45-minute talk. What did I learn through that process? I mean, full immersion in anything. Start my own business, and it's like, well, if you're 21 years old, take 2 or 3 years and go work somewhere and get fully immersed and get somebody to pay you to learn a skill set.
So you're one of the industry's greatest success stories, right? Starting as an affiliate, then network owner, owning your own brands, to now a fleet of Clase Azul yachts. What's your secret, and how do you elevate yourself out of day-to-day activities to your vision, the priority of your long-term goals?
I think most people would tell you, anybody that talks to me, I'll take the time to sit down and understand what their challenges are and give them some feedback on how to help them. The universe is really interesting. It just comes back, and however it comes back.
So if you guys are looking for free coaching, just go to
if you see me at a show, hey, always, if you see me at a show, come talk to me. I love giving people, feedback and advice, and hey, here's what I've got, or here's what I'm trying to do, or here's where I'm stuck, or I want to scale. One of my happiest things that I get in life is continue to go to shows, and at every show, 2, 3, 4, 5 people will come to me and say, hey, you probably don't remember me. We talked 5 years ago. I was in this place and this thing, and you told me to go do this thing, and now I built a business worth 20 million or 100 million or whatever it is. And,
Wow.
you know, that's really magical for me.
100%, yeah. Let's do another wing. How about
All right.
that?
I know you're hungry.
Number 3.
Talking
I'm
too much. You gotta eat more.
I'm very hungry. I'm a growing boy, but not vertically. So you're in a regular and affiliate world, shows across the globe. What's your craziest affiliate world story?
Ooh, one of my favorites. I love Bangkok. Just being honest. I've been to the show over there 3 times. I was there when it was before Affiliate World. I think it was like the Stack That Money meetup. It's just not my kind of place.
Yeah.
So I'd had all my meetings at the St. Regis, and I'd have everybody come over. We'd lay out by the pool, and then I'd have we'd bring out a whole team of foot masseuses, and I'd have a nice big magnum of vodka. And then we'd have our meetings there, and everybody to this day they're like, well, that was the best meeting I ever had.
Oh, that's awesome. I can't wait for my invitation for the next one.
Right.
That's awesome. Well, you want to eat another wing?
Yeah, let's do it. Are we gonna get spicy, by the way? Or?
We got some more cockiness. That one's my favorite one.
Yeah, that one's the best so far.
I like anything sweeter. All right. What was your most successful day as an affiliate? Tell us about it.
We're going back. Remember I told you I got that $1.36, and then I spent like a year just working really hard, kind of spinning my wheels, not figuring anything out. And there was a guy I met through one of the forums that I was on. His name was Javier Navarte. Still work with him, and he's like, I figured out how to create links, because I used to be a black hat SEO guy, which basically means you created link spam back to your stuff in order to rank. And this was the early days of blogs. I figured this out. I'm doing it all manually. If you could write the code to automate this, then I'll share what I'm doing. So he shared that. I wrote the code, and he tackled mortgage and something else, and I took payday and insurance. And we just made sure that we didn't compete with one another.
Yeah.
And that month they made like $120,000 in 1 month.
Got it.
And everything was just like, okay, all the work's really worth it.
Yeah. Now, on a more serious note, would you rather be born with an elephant trunk or a giraffe neck?
Oh, giraffe neck for sure.
Why?
It's, you can reach things other people can't get to, of
Yeah.
course.
Well, you're already 6'5".
Right.
I'm just kind of surprised that you would want a longer body.
Yeah, well, you're never quite sure what's up there. I can't see it right now. But
Imagine how much you could smell with an elephant trunk.
might
though.
change my perspective on stuff. I'm all about changing my perspective because I don't know what I don't know.
I love that. That's great. So let's do wing number 5.
All right. That one was a little spicy, by the way.
Yeah,
Had
got
a little
you.
something to it.
Well, if you're saying that, then I'm kind of worried.
Nah.
If you could invite anyone in the world onto your yacht for a week, who would you choose and why? And if you want to say me, I understand. But you can say someone else if you like.
Oh, I can.
Yeah.
I'd probably go with Buffett or Munger.
Yeah.
One of those two.
Just to see how they did it.
I follow them quite a bit. I love how they buy businesses, put CEOs in, let the businesses grow, more value type investors versus venture capital and stuff like that. I built tech platforms. I built all kinds of stuff to try, at least where I'm at in my life right now. I'm interested in businesses that make good, stable, long-term profits.
Yeah. Let's do this thing. This is when we really turn a corner. This is, what do we got?
Wasn't all that much hotter.
This is 135,000 Scoville. So. What was your first email address?
First email address, still have it, smaxor, SMAXOR @yahoo.com.
And what does that mean?
My last name is Akatiff. I had these friends that were girls in high school, and they'd call me Smacks, just kind of like built off of Akatiff. They just came up with that.
Okay.
So
It
then
wasn't because you go around smacking people.
No.
Okay.
So I was like, oh, all right, I'll use Smacks as my username for stuff.
Yeah.
And every time I tried and use it, it was already taken. So, I was, like Hacksaw. So I was like, all right, well, I'm just gonna kind of bridge the two between
Yeah.
Smacks and
Yeah.
Axor and make Smaxor.
Have
So,
you had Smacks the cereal?
Sugar Smacks?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, some point in my life, I'm
That
sure.
should be your mascot, the frog.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. So how you feeling? How's your mouth?
Yeah.
That one was pretty good, right?
Yeah, no problem.
Wow. Okay. Let's see what this one bodes for you.
All right.
Cheers. This one quadruples the Scoville level. So,
Ooh, send it. Flavor's getting weird.
yeah. Feels like death when it hits your tongue. What's been one of your biggest regrets in business, and what did you learn from it?
Hot wing challenge. I don't look at life that way. I think everything is a learning opportunity. Obviously, it's fairly well known out there. I got sued by the Federal Trade Commission in 2012. I went down a path that I didn't know anything about, right? So, I got involved in supplement stuff. We started running all this volume and all this traffic. I didn't ever have an attorney. I literally was a guy out of my house.
Yeah.
I'd never talked to a law firm before. I didn't even really have any paperwork. I didn't know anything.
Yeah.
I could say, oh, well, that sucks that I went down that path and did that, but met a lot of great people. I went through a lot of really difficult stuff, and I learned a lot along the way. So I really just look at everything as a learning opportunity versus a regret.
Awesome.
And I think the other important part is you don't hold on to that stuff.
Yeah.
Like that one was hot.
That one got you?
Yeah, a little bit.
Like I said, we tripled the Scoville. This is going to, or we quadrupled the Scoville. We're going to quadruple it again.
All right. It's hard to talk. You're like, what am I? My lips aren't working that well.
You can blame Zoe.
Yeah. Yeah, now I'm getting a little bit of sweat.
This wing, we're going to do the last dab, so I'm going to dab some of the hot sauce on it. Would
Okay.
you like to do it?
Go ahead.
I'm going to do it on your wing, okay?
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
You're the boss. I'm just a participant. Put it on this little push. Holy smokes.
All right. Cheers. That's dirty. You won't feel it right away, but you'll feel it in like 30
come.
seconds, 20
It'll come.
seconds. Oh yeah. All right, so after the last 10, we're not gonna ask a question, we're doing a little challenge, a little activity. We're gonna have you make a martini. So we got Martini and Rossi, we got Grey Goose. Oh my God, how's that feeling?
It's got the heat.
So for the last challenge, I'm gonna ask you to make us our martini. So let's see what you got.
All right. Well, I like a really simple martini, also known as vodka. So typically, the way I like to start, just a really light dusting of some vermouth. So we're gonna go take that there, swirl it around in the glass, coat the outside, and then actually dump it out. Next process here, we're gonna dump the ice in there, add the vodka. Ooh, my nose is running a little rich, but give it a nice shake. Yeah.
Goodness.
Could have been worse, honestly. And then you're gonna take your peel here and just grab a little bit of that rind. Very good at this part. Dump it in there. Twist. Release the delicious smells there.
Beautiful.
There you go, sir.
Thank you. You want to do a dab in this one? Cheers.
Cheers.
That's a good martini. I like the coating of the glass with the vermouth.
Yeah.
I like that a lot.
It just cuts it just enough.
Just a little extra, a little flavor.
Yep.
I love that. Well, thank you guys so much for joining Affiliate Hot Wings Challenge. This is Jason Akatiff. Sorry, I can't talk. You did a great job. Really appreciate it. Hopefully we will see you at Affiliate World next time.
Sure you will.
And thank you guys for joining us.
Thanks, everybody.
High five.
Yep.